Okie dokie folks, welcome back to Animal Well. Well, last time we learned that we can make swirly smoke. And apparently that is the mechanic I was looking for. Okay, now what? I think it's absolutely mad that I can be pointed to the to 4 rooms, the rabbits in one of those 4 rooms seemingly, or there's something I'm supposed to do in one of those 4 rooms that will get me to the rabbit. And I've got to do something to do with this mechanic that is so obscure that I can only notice by not using the gamepad that I'm using. Although somebody implied that maybe it is possible with the gamepad. My only instinct for how that would be done is maybe by clicking in one of the. If I click that in, does it do anything? No. No, it does nothing. If I hold L. Oh, I hold R. No. Are you sure this can be done with the gamepad? Maybe with a PlayStation one with the touchpad in the middle. How else would it be done? I can hold B and move the joy, because it's a cursor, so it needs to be able to move around. So the joysticks feels like they should be involved in some way. It's not going to involve going to there. It's not going to involve that. Or if I hold jump, well then I'll turn into... Well, I won't if I move, I guess. I mean, I do... Okay, so if I stop, I don't have to let go of the thing and then press it again. If I just stop moving, eventually I'll turn into the tunic character. But if I'm holding it right now and I'm moving... Stop. Tunic. Okay, cool. I can make dust from running. What? There's no way of doing this from here. The left and right triggers do nothing. The other two do something. What if I hold both of those? Can I do something then? I'm pressing everything on this gamepad. Oh, look at the firecracker animating in a weird way. Okay, I'm gonna hold every trigger. I'm gonna click in all of the analog sticks. I'm gonna press the D-pad at the same. I'm pressing every button on the controller at the same time. I don't think it's possible on the gamepad. I could press the button to disconnect the wireless controller. Well, I'm not using it wirelessly. I'm using it wired. That's pause. That's map. What if I hold the map button and then... Nope. What if I hold... There's a weird button in the middle of the Xbox controller. I have no idea what it's meant to mean. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. Press everything in. Nope. Nope. You know, I don't think it's possible. Oh, apparently... whatever that is has decided to start recording. Hopefully that hasn't affected my OBS recording. No. Okay. The game bar, is it called the game bar? The Microsoft thing. That started recording. Okay, so I think that button's always the game bar stuff, so I shouldn't press it. I don't think there's a way of doing the smoky thing. Okay, in which case let's just go back to the thing. And we'll do it with the mouse. If there is a way, it's clearly far too obscure. How's anybody supposed to find it? Okay, over this way. Okay, so even knowing which room it's supposed to be in and the mechanic I'm supposed to use, I'm still struggling. Okay, but one thing I can, now that I know it's that, I can at least think, well, okay, so last time I basically spammed the swirly smoke everywhere and nothing happened. So there's clearly something more to it than that. Somebody in the comments also implied that there is some kind of logic to this. It's not entirely random. What was that noise a second ago? Was it you seeing me? Yes. So it's implied that it's not entirely random. Ow. I don't know exactly what that means. I mean, that's not what was said. I can't remember specifically what was said, but it basically something along the lines of there is I don't know exactly. Can't remember the comments, but basically, yeah, basically, there's more. There's something more elaborate to it. Oh, somebody said think outside the box. Like there's something more to it. It isn't just like spam the thing everywhere. Think outside the box. Okay, let's think outside the box. I've got this. I've got the smoke. Do I have to literally think outside the box? It's not like the smoke leaves the window. And we're not going to do one of those things that games do where it's like, oh, you need to have multiple copies of the game running and then something will happen. There was a weird noise then, but was that just that moving? I think it was just that. Okay, I need ideas. The smoke can be anywhere. It can be behind the wall. Swirly smoke. Okay. Think outside the box. There's like outside the room. Like how outside the box are we thinking? Do we mean literally like outside the game? Probably not. So there's like a dithering pattern in the smoke. Is that notable? I think that's just what it does as it thins out. Maybe? Yeah, it does. Yep. Okay. There's sometimes like a bell kind of sound. What is that from? It's not happening anymore. Yeah, I'm not hearing it at all. Maybe it was in real life. Maybe it wasn't in the game. It's possible. I just heard it again. Am I hearing that in the game or in real life? Like I can take my headphones off, but I won't be able to hear anything. So I won't know like whether I'm just not hearing it because I've got my headphones off or whether it's just not happening. I could check my video. I could take my headphones off and then check my video. That's a lot of effort to go to. Okay. I think outside the box there's an elephant. I just heard this sound again. Is it just the sound of like the lights? No. It's really quiet sound. It's not that sound. But it could be that sound, but really quiet. Maybe. But why was it making a sound at all? It wasn't like that. I think outside the box. Got swirly smoke. What does the smoke represent? Smoke, I think. Moths don't like smoke. It doesn't do anything to them. Elephants, I'm not sure if you like smoke, but whatever. There's these waterfalls. The smoke usually goes off. We usually see smoke swirling around when we detonate one of the dynamite things. I just heard it again. What is that noise? Pretty certain that's in the game. Like, what I'm wondering is there like a bunny hidden somewhere, and like if I like see in the right spot, I'll notice something moving or something, like in the background, something like that. What's the smoke got to do with it though? What has the smoke got to do with it? There's like a weird misty effect over the screen. I think that's just, yeah, that's just always there. There's like a kind of bluish horizontal shape moving vertically on the screen. Yeah, it's over the elephant right now. It's like moving up here. And then another one's just appeared there. There's more mist. Yeah, it's just like a kind of fog or a mist or something. Like, so, okay, so all I know is that the mechanic I was looking for was not item related, which is this. It's still possible that I'm supposed to use this with an item in some way. I heard the sound again. I can't tell if that's just like the physics engine that's like simulating these chains. It's like got a slight, like it's not quite stable and something's moving slightly. The dogs next door are not pleased about me not finding this bunny. So you give off a kind of smoke. But I don't think these interact in any way, they're just separate. Like the two layers of smoke. We already tried to see if that interacted. We tried to see if this interacted. It does not. Heard it again, but it might just be the chains, I'm not sure. It just starts bouncing faster because it ends up in there. I want to pick up my sling. Oh, there we go. Okay. Other button. I'm controlling the gamepad with my left hand only, so I'm going to mix things up. Doesn't affect this in any way. What could the smoke do? It's not like I have any control. It's not like I can make a shape with the smoke. I could draw a bunny face. There we go. Ears, face. I did this last time. So I don't really have control over like what shape I'm drawing or anything like that. It's a very vague effect. It can shake things. It can... I mean, it can basically just shake things. It can fold the whatever they're called, ears down. You know what I mean. It doesn't affect this. You'd expect, well, you wouldn't really expect for the flute to be affected by this. Like maybe in some subtle way. It depends what the smoke is, I guess. Okay, so I've tested it with every item. It doesn't seem to do anything. It doesn't mean it won't involve an item in some way. So, think outside the box. Okay, let's imagine I knew about this earlier and I came to these rooms. Would I go like, oh, like there's clearly a thing I should do here? Do these behave like a like a lights out puzzle? If I click on a flower, the adjacent flower and the grass turn into the opposites, and we do a lights out puzzle. No. If I click on the lights, that does nothing. Red, green, RGB. Where's the B? Is there a blue light in the next room? Oh, there's blue light there. RGB. Oh, there's an orange light here. Four lights. Okay, think outside the box. This box? Maybe I fill this box up with smoke. It's a very vague effect. Like, I could use it to input a code by hitting on stuff. I could do what I was trying last time, where I was trying to, like, hit everything at the same time. It's a very vague effect. I guess we don't really know why that space goes up. Or why there's glass there. I guess that is the... Okay, that is a suspicious thing about this room. Why is there glass there? Although it's not the only place where there's weird glass. And why does this space, like, why is it not just like a door that goes in and left? Why does it go up to this light? Do I have a reason to be suspicious about this? Can I smoke the rabbit out? Seemingly not. Is there a rabbit up in that space that I can reveal? Could I mean, so I can't interact with the hedgehogs in any interesting way. Could I, in theory, get a hedgehog up there? Why would that be useful? Pretty sure the sound I'm hearing is just these things being slightly unstable. Like the lights, the chains of the lights. Why are there those two windows? Okay, so there's like a few things, I guess. There's those two windows there. Then over in here, there's the... Is it a complete arrow, actually? Yes, it is a complete arrow. An arrow there. What if I throw smoke in that direction? It's doing nothing. Okay, but I guess I've been like doing this a lot rather than just like directional stuff. I could imagine that might do something. Somewhere. Oh, we should have been at the thing. Okay, let's stick to directional stuff. Maybe where that glass is. Maybe up there. The smoke does go around the corner, so it does obey... Wait, does it go around the corner? I'm actually not so sure it does. No, I don't think it does obey the... Because I can go through it as well. It seems to do something, but that might just be the way it spreads out. Okay. This is a suspicious space. I know I shouldn't just be doing this randomly everywhere, but I am trying to think, like, what could this do? What's the effect it could have? I hope it doesn't happen accidentally. It's seeming quite likely that it could, though, just because of... just because of... What was I going to say? Just because of the fact I'm trying to, like, experiment everywhere, like, see what I can do. Once again, I can make smoke. That makes a weird shape, but it's just because I'm spinning it. I can do that anywhere, it doesn't matter. There's the upstairs that I can't see very well. If only I could see that better. What if I fill this room with smoke? Oh, it doesn't really work like that, it goes through the wall, so it doesn't matter. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. How far outside the box? Which box? There's the lights, there's the hanging vines, there's you, there's the grass on the floor here. There's this weird green line that keeps appearing. I guess it's because of the dots. Yeah, there's a dot there, okay. It was just inside the wall. I can't interact with the dots, right? No, they don't care about my smoke. What does this smoke do? It doesn't do anything. There's nothing bunny related. Like, the worst part of all this is there's zero clue that any of this should exist. Like, what is going on? Like, why would there be a bunny that, like, has zero clue that it exists? Like, I realize I might be wrong about that, but then surely people would have pointed me towards the clue, not just, like, to these rooms. Like, obviously, unless the clue's in these rooms, but I'm not seeing a clue in these rooms. Like, the background is suspicious. I can't really see the background up there. I can see it a little bit, but I didn't see a bunny. Smoke. Smoke on the water. It's a reference. Switch while doing the smoke up here. Smoke. The birds fly away. Your ears fall down. The smoke does something. Does the smoke do something, or does my interaction do something? Like, maybe I'm thinking too much about it being smoke. Like, I'm thinking like, oh, what's like something smoke could do? I mean, is it even smoke? I have no idea what it is. I'm sure I can, like, my cursor can go out that way and it can come back in. But it's just my cursor leaving the window. Like, on the right hand side, that's the edge of my monitor, so I can't actually leave the window there. I can just go up and down the edge. Yeah. Whereas I have another monitor to the left, so I can leave and come back in at a different height. Okay, there's the pillars in the background. There's the capybara statues at the top of those pillars. There's this fellow. And pet your ears. I can't set fire to the hedgehogs. What is going on? Why is that glass there? Why is that glass there? How do I do the thing again? There we go. Why is that glass there? That is pretty suspicious, right? Why would that be there? But then there's the other glass in the other room. There are places with glass that are just seemingly random. That went off the screen and came back. There we go. My face planted the glass. Can I smash through? Oh. Think outside the box. Outside the box. Does, like, pausing while the smoke is going do something interesting? That's not pause. No. Ah! Try to do this one-handed. Ah! No! It failed. As expected. What else can I do? I can move that light. Is it to do with the lights? Do I do something with the lights? I can move them side to side. I can sort of nudge them up and down. I can't make that light interact with this light. Their sphere of influences, their circle of influences far away from each other. Because that's how lights work. There are moths around that one, but not around that one. Does that matter? Do they only go around the red lights? Ah, okay. Need both hands on here. I don't think that's true because... Ow. Ow. Good job. Ow. Good job. What am I doing? There we go. Let's get rid of this noise. Let's get rid of this noise. There's more up here, right? Oh yeah, up in the bits at the top. I feel like there's another one. Why can't I see it? Oh. So these red lights don't have moths. This one does, but this green light has a moth. Does that mean something? This orange light does not. This blue light does not. I think that's more likely just, you know, Billy places a light and then says, does this light have moths? Or like places moths separately. It just decides where the moths go. That's more likely rather than there being a system to it. There's like the pink flowers hanging down. Are those relevant? Do we have pink flowers elsewhere? We do. Lots of pink flowers everywhere. The vines everywhere have pink flowers. Is there something about the... These vines don't have pink flowers. The flowers look a little bit like the flowers in the rabbit portrait that I drew. The light can go outside the room. Something I can do with this smoke. How? Does it affect the remote control's ability to do stuff somehow? No. You'd think with all the clues I've had so far, all the pointers, I'd be able to do something. You would think. Or at least I would think. We know which rooms it's possibly in. Or at least which rooms to focus on. Okay, well if we do this. And do this, what happens when we change room? Okay, it just moves to that side of that room, of course. There's no one like coming in, no. So it's not like it crosses the boundary. Like I'm throwing smoke into the next room and it's not there, okay. Ah. Okay. What other thing's gonna do? I can die. Don't think that's gonna do anything. Well, this is not the room I'm supposed to be in. One of these 4 rooms has got something going on in it that I can do, or more than one, potentially more than one. At least one of these rooms has something going on in it that I can do with my swirly smoke. Or by clicking in some way. Click everywhere. This is nonsense. I mean, maybe those are like a... Like, it's kind of weird that they're like really short. Maybe I'm supposed to hit these in order? Red, green, blue, orange. Red, green, blue, orange. Red, green, blue, orange. Does that make me think of anything? Is there anything in this game that's red, blue? Red, green, blue, orange. Not that I can think of. Red, green, blue, orange. The colours on the portrait were like red, blue, yellow, and then like the dark blue blank background. Red, green, blue, orange. Like, yeah, maybe I'm supposed to hit these in a certain order. But then couldn't I do that with my body? Well, that was the smoke doing here. Nothing. So no, it must be smoke related, because anything I can do with this, I can just do by banging my body into something. So it must be smoke related. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Is there something suspicious about this area? Not really. I mean, the wall in the background. Like, there could be a bunny hiding behind that wall. Come out, bunny. Come out. There's a fire. There's a fire. Get out there. Get out there. Ow. Ah! Okay. Well, that did nothing. Hedgehogs get eaten by the iguana thing. There's the question mark down here, but I know what that is. Already done that. I can't think of anything in the game that was like red, green, blue, and orange. I guess that could be yellow, like the... It's kind of interesting that this one is like 4 pixels of flame, and the others are all 1 pixel of flame. Smoke. Flames make smoke. These could be a code. 2, 1, 3, 4. Maybe if I just do this, I'll randomly enter the right codes. I don't want it to happen randomly though, I want to work it out. Okay, there's an asymmetry here, which is that there's no wall here. Well, also there's an asymmetry in that the glass here is like 1 post higher. Oh, and this is 3 wide, that's 2 wide. Okay, there's quite a lot of asymmetry here. Can't interact with the switch as the thing. Okay, I kind of got distracted from like clicking on stuff. Like, don't smoke, just click. Is there anything I can click on? I think I clicked on those and was like, oh, maybe there's a code I'm supposed to do. Like, nothing is feeling clicky right now. This post. These posts. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. There's another one of those orange ones. Click everywhere. Click everywhere. Click everywhere. Click everywhere. Think outside the box. The box is the room. The box is the set of items I have. The box is the game itself. Box is... I mean, should we start poking around in the game files? I mean, maybe I should do that. Will I find something? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. It's the kind of nonsense this game would do. Maybe. Maybe it actually is. Okay. Steam. Isn't there like a Steam apps? Yes. Common. Is it just called Animal Well? Yes, it is. Okay, there's animalwell.exe and Steam API 64. Okay, shall we shall we no. I was going to suggest like decompiling the exe. No, we're not doing that. We're not going down that path. Or are we? No, we're not. We are not. I don't know what I'm doing to do that. I know low-level programming pretty well. I'd be able to, sort of. I mean, it would just take forever, though. I don't know things about, like, how, like, when you decompile the exe, like, how does it split things up and how does it divide up the functions and all that? Like, it probably just makes for every, like, for every call in the machine code, it probably just makes a function for each of those, like, because it won't match up with the original code in any way. It'll, well, in some way, but it'll just be more representation of the machine code, but like in C or whatever. These things are vaguely bunny shaped. Are you bunny shaped? You're like a bunny. Look, like you've got like, there's the bunny's body, there's the bunny's 2 ears. Epilepsy warning. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I thought for sure today I'd be like making good progress because like I know everything I need to know, right? No, I don't need no. I don't. I know the mechanic that I didn't know before. I don't know what to do with it. I can make swirly smoke. Can I make you sneeze? Can I make you the hedgehog sneeze? What else do you do with smoke? You smoke things out. Is there a rabbit hole somewhere? Where's the rabbit hole? It's in the ground here somewhere. Is it in the stone here? I don't think rabbits can usually do that. Is it in the corner over here? Come on, rabbit. Come out of your rabbit hole. Is it in the ground here? Come on, rabbit. Coming out. You in the wall? Where are you? I mean, I've already done the random smoking everywhere. I'm still doing it though. Like, I'm only doing it not because I'm like thinking, oh, I just want something to randomly happen when I put the smoke somewhere, but I'm just trying to think, like, trying to use the visuals to give me some like idea of like what could happen. I could make a big circle. I could draw a path like this. We could like do a race around the elephant. A race around the elephant. That's what we're doing today. That's how you unlock this rabbit. This is the point that I'm at with this game. I'm thinking maybe you're doing a race around the elephant is the thing that unlocks this rabbit. There's that weird pattern up there that doesn't seem to do anything. I can't like fill up a space with the smoke. It doesn't work that way. The smoke seems to behave the same everywhere in every room. Nothing suspicious. Well, things are suspicious. This space, the glass up there. What else do you do with smoke? You don't really do anything with smoke. Yeah, like the only logic I can think of to do with smoke is something to do with like making, either smoking the rabbit out somewhere or making the rabbit think there's a fire or something like that. That's the only kind of vaguely logical thing I can think of that would be smoke related. There's the birds. The birds react to the thing. There's no birds up here, just down there. But they just fly away. There's the toggle in here, which can be done with that, and it can be done. That's kind of interesting that that even is a thing here. That is kind of interesting. Why is there a thing here if there's also just a switch? Like, what reason would they ever have for doing this like remotely? What happens if I like toggle this and that at the same time? Okay, nothing. What if I do the smoke at the same time as doing both of those? Why does that exist though? Like there are rooms that don't have them, and they have the toggle blocks. I guess maybe as a convenience thing in some way. Just just heard that chain noise again. I'm not sure what it was. Okay. What am I doing? There's this building with the windows through it. Can I see the rabbit on them? And I have to scare the rabbit from one to another. I just heard the chain noise again. There are no chains in this room though. Now I can just hear that chain. Heard it again. Heard it again. Bunny, are you in here? Are you making noises? Are you wearing a bell around your neck? Are you hiding in this light? That's interesting. Okay, it might still be that I'm hearing. So when you like make a noise with this, it's like currently panned to my right ear, but the sound continues after I change room, and it's in my left ear. Oh, can I actually affect it from here? It's not swinging. Oh, whoops. I swear I could hear it moving. Can I? Hold on. Maybe I'm just hearing things now. I don't know. Which room did we never do anything in? This room had two yellow buttons. This room had yellow buttons to get through there. This room had... I mean, we did something in every room. There's something in every room, so that is not a valid way to figure this out. Bouncy ball, break through the glass. Bouncy ball, break through the ceiling. What's with this glass here? Maybe if I like open the curtains around this window, there'll be a bunny through the window. Okay, bouncy ball, come back. For a moment I was like, that kind of makes sense. Maybe I have to like, this is the bunny's house, and I have to say, hello bunny, please open your window for me. Wait, is that glass there as well? No, there isn't. But I can't like really control the vines very well. I guess I can also do... Oh no, that does that. Oh, that hits there. Oh. Even though this clearly isn't the thing. What's with the shape of the structure up there as well? It's pretty weird. There's like this wall here, there's that wall there. And then there's that glass in that weird shape. Can't cut the vines. I can't bubble the vines. I can't do anything. What if like I have the room dark and then I do the smoke? Okay, well, it's doing stuff, but while I'm not there. Nothing to that, right? That's that light. That's the only light in the room, I think. Yeah. It's basically the only thing I can interact with. Like, maybe if I'm not there, the bunny's there, and I can catch the bunny. Maybe if... Okay, can I bring the smoke into my room over here? Where am I? Where's the cursor? There. Oh no. That's the dots. Ugh, why can't I see the smoke? There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Because there's something about like, oh, if you can't see it, it's not there, or something else could be there. It's like a quantum physics thing. Schrodinger's bunny. I mean, this space doesn't even have a dark space I can stand in. Neither does this. This one does. Does it? Wait, does this also have a space on the right? It does. I mean, I probably should go into that ladder area. That's somewhere I've not been going. But, like, what am I expecting the smoke to suddenly do in that area? So, okay, so I can be in this area and also do this. Spamming it everywhere. It's now up here with me. And we go out and there's a bunny here? Nope. Okay, let's get that ladder, I guess. So you can get to there from the kangaroo, or you can just get there from above. Yes. Yes. Okay. I know it's a bit of a detour, so if it's not anything to do with this, people will probably be like, oh no, why are you going away? But, you know, I have to check. I have to check. It is technically part of that room. I mean, should we try this in other rooms as well? In case, like, I find an interaction. Does it interact with this thing? No. Birds. Well, I can hear the chain noise here. I don't know what that chain noise is. So it's probably not the bunny if I can hear it here as well. Hey friends, how do you feel about this? Ow. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, there's a health. Okay. Onto the ladder. There's breakout blocks. So when are we in the room? In the one below. Is this gonna do something? No. Now I can't even find the smoke. There it is. Because I can't see my cursor. I don't know if that's been made clear. I can see the same thing you can see. It's just like there's smoke appearing. So I just have to like randomly aim when I can't even see the cursor that I'm aiming with. So that's doing nothing. It's just the hedgehog I can hear. No. Nothing's happening. How do the breakout blocks behave with my smoke? Where even is it? I don't know. There, okay. It doesn't care. How do you two feel about... Oh, I don't have any. Here's a little explodey thing. I bring your smoke back to you. Do you like that? Nope. Red, green, blue, orange. Do they make different pictures? They make random noises. Oh, whoops. Should I double check the comments on my video? Maybe. Like, I'm definitely getting to the end of my patience. Let's double check my comments. Okay, that one wasn't saying anything about this in particular. Questions. People say yes. On the one hand, you were very close on cracking it. Understanding this mechanic requires thinking outside the box. That same commenter, Adam, hello Adam, says, I'm not going to read the whole comment here because Adam has occasionally let more slip than I've wanted to know. But it begins with, on the contrary, believe it's not obscure as it does not require multiple non-trivial steps or some speedrunner skills. Okay, but that's not the definition of what's obscure or not. If it involves doing something that's incredibly unclued and random, then that's obscure. Okay, there's one thing I can see on the screen that looks a bit weird right now. I think it's just a shadow. Where am I? I'm up there, okay. There's something over here that looks a bit weird. There are like pixels changing. Yeah, like these pixels here. I think it's just the lighting. Okay, I don't want to read that whole comment. Well, there's a comment here saying that I think the comment about the thing that I liked in games is to do with dragging the game window. Well, I don't think I've ever expressed any interest in wanting to drag the game window, but we could try it. I've just made the game not full screen. Does that do something? Oh, it also moves everything. Okay. Well, that's a cute effect. I like it. But I don't think so. Is that suggesting... Okay, what does that say something to me? Like, if doing that, like, shakes everything... Like, is it really just a case of, like, trying to shake a particular place or something? There's a rabbit hiding in the thing. No, like, that doesn't make sense. I've shaken it everywhere. It's clearly not just that. I've shaken everywhere. Apparently I'm close to cracking it. Was I close to cracking it when I was like shaking, when I was like moving every little thing on the screen at the same time? I mean, it's basically impossible here. Yeah, I don't know how I'd make it happen here. I'd have to have multiple things moving in different places, but like there's no place for like, I can maybe do this to get those moving, and then what? Like there are rooms where that's maybe easier, like maybe I could do something here where like I get everything moving at once. Not really though. I also have no reason to believe it would be that. So I'm still, even when I'm trying things that are kind of more focused and that like, oh, maybe the thing is I gotta shake everything in the room at once. I mean, that idea is itself random. Like, there's no reason to believe I should be doing that. Where is the bunny? There's no indication that there's a bunny anywhere. There's nothing like, you know, I can imagine a game that's like, oh, we'll make the room bunny shaped. That's the indication that there's a bunny. There is no bunny shaped room here. There's not a bunny shaped room. This is not a bunny shaped room. There's nothing, no bunny shapes in the background. None of these capybaras have bunny ears. There's just nothing. There's nothing bunny shaped. Do this, I can do this. This is the only room where it's actually feasible for me to sort of hit everything at the same time. What counts as everything? Is it just these? Is it those? Is it, what is it? Is it also... The funny thing is, I could like make this toggle even more by like... Because they're also toggling it. Is there something I could do to this that would make it shake constantly? Maybe I need every item in the room at the same time. Why would that make sense? It would not. How do I even get the bouncy ball to stay? No. No. Go over the top. Over the top. Over the top. Over the top. There we go. Don't come back. Okay, they're all there. Wheel. Well, I don't have any of those. Flutes. Oh, the bouncy ball's back. No, stop. Oh, why did I do that? Bubbles, yo-yo. Maybe the rabbit just wants to play. Slinky. Close to cracking it. Close to cracking it. How? Where is the clue? Where would I expect a bunny to appear? Like places where I could expect a bunny to appear that feel notable. Here, in front of this elephant. Here, maybe? There's these nice flowers. It'd be a nice place for a bunny to appear. Here, it could be in either of those two platforms. Oh, God. Here, yeah, down here, why not? There's like a whole flat area where it could exist. Where's my other light? There. Can I make a bunny shadow? That'd be funny. That'd be a good little puzzle. It's like actually make like a rabbit shadow in the background. I don't see how that could be doable. I mean, it'd be a good puzzle if it were clued in some way. It wouldn't be a good puzzle if I do have to do that and it's not clued. Is there anything vaguely bunny shaped? Not really. Does my smoke cast a shadow? No. The smoke is something to do with this in some way. Well, I guess I can like hit that while also... So I can like move those shadows while these shadows are in a particular place. Am I making a shadow bunny somehow? This idea like almost makes some sense. But not really. Like, do I have to combine two shadows into some kind of... Like, I'm not seeing anything vaguely. Like, I'm just knocking it back and forth randomly, hoping that something could look maybe bunny shapes. But, sure. What about in other rooms? Can we do a similar thing? What about, like, here? What about, like, that wall? Well, I mean, I can't even see the shadows here. Like, I can, just about. Like, they're there, but I can't tell what shape they are. Like it almost makes sense in that, like, you know, like a shadow puppet rabbit is a thing. That's a thing. And there are shadows in this game. But what's it got to do with the smoke? Nothing to do with the smoke. I can cast these shadows. I'm left-hand controlling again. Almost makes sense as an idea. Like, there's also not really a strong reason. Like, this is the point that I'm at. I'm looking at everything in the level going, like, is there a reason for this to be like this? There's not really a strong reason for this room to be dark, right? It just is. Which maybe also lends some credence to the bunny shadow idea. That almost looks like something there. I light up this whole space and then the bunny has nowhere to hide. Is there a good way for me to see up there? Not really. Not really. We're seeing anything vaguely bunny shaped. I can see the switch shadow in the background. Do the vine shadows move as I move them? Yeah, they do. Okay. They are dynamic. Yeah, you can also see the light swinging. Okay. Come down here, friend. Doesn't do that, does it? No. Okay, hold on. Oh, we'll just do this. In fact, I have to do this because this does nothing. Doesn't go through glass. Let's knock you off this way. Let's do this. You see me? No. Okay, let me do this. Guess I could do this. This, yeah. Come to the glass. Stop there. There's 4 bits of glass. I can light your face up. You don't have bunny ears. You don't cast the shadow of a bunny. Um, um, what am I hoping will happen? Think outside the box. Is this outside the box? Oh my god, I'm so tired. I mean, another part of this is that I guess another part that probably isn't that understandable from just watching my videos is that, I plan my life around recording like half-hour videos each day. When I get to a point in a game like this and I'm spending over an hour every time I'm playing it, and I've got to do that for every couple of days, whew, it sort of takes its toll on my life. Uh, Also, there's another reply that I didn't see in the thread. It's just the one buddy in this area. I'm trying to be careful. I'm like scrolling down like a half a line at a time to avoid. Yeah, where on earth is the mechanic hinted at on probably any screen, anywhere? It's the most obscure thing ever. Okay, is that the end of the comment? Yes, that is the end of the comment. Okay, it's the most obscure thing ever. How am I expected to find this? I mean, are we saying the smoke thing's the most obscure thing ever? Or the thing I've got to do with the smoke is the most obscure thing ever? Like, you'd think it would just happen. It would have happened randomly by now, right? Is there something else I can do with the smoke that I'm not realizing? Are there other buttons I can press that'll do something with the smoke? Pressing keys on my keyboards. Ugh. How did anybody find this? Somebody found this. But how? Even when I'm this focused in on a particular set of rooms, a particular mechanic, somebody found this. So the only way I could see the smoke, it's not even the smoke being relevant here, but it's the fact I can move that while over here, is for like changing the shadows. Almost the idea of making a rabbit shadow is almost interesting. But it would have happened by now, randomly, just from me like smashing this around doing this stuff. Can I make other lights somehow? I don't think so. Like, this room might just be dark for the mood. What about a UV shadow? Why would that be different? They're the same shadows. I can blend that light and my UV light together. Okay, what do I ask next? Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, what do I ask next? That background looks weird then when I did that. But I guess it's not that weird. It's just background. There's no bunny shapes in the background. Nope. Click everywhere, click everywhere, click everywhere, click everywhere, randomly, click everywhere. This bunny shadow idea is the best idea I've had in a while. But I have very little control over what I can actually do with it, so that makes it feel less like a good idea. Like if I could position things and like eventually like slowly position things, I could see a rabbit shape forming and I could get it closer and closer, and then there's the rabbit and I'm like, yes, I found the rabbit. That would make sense. But that's not the kind of control I have over this, which makes it feel like not the thing. Imagine it just turned out to be in here or something. Oh, we could have been there. 35 hours. How many of those hours are spent on this bunny? Oh dear, don't tell me. Do not tell me. Do I need to have these with me? I might need to die to get some of those. I have to die. Should I wander around doing this mechanic in other places in the hopes that something interesting happens? Why did I save here? I don't know. I'm doing left-handed only controlling, which means I'm probably going to press the wrong button and accidentally throw one of those. Hey. This is still left-handed only controlling. Look at me go. Will this do anything here? I'll interact with these. Be funny if like everybody's commenting only knows about this because they looked it up somewhere. And actually the bunny can be in a random room. It's not actually going to be in any of the rooms that I'm looking in. They just all looked up in the same place. Did anybody... Okay, here's a question. Did anybody in the comments find this themselves, naturally? Without looking it up, or without watching somebody else do it? Second question. Why do you lie? I don't know if that's actually part of my questions. Maybe it is. Well, it depends if I remember. Let's decide like what thing do I want to narrow down. What would the smoke do? Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Oh, I'm about to die again. Yay! 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 Does this do anything here? Nope. Yay! What can I do with the smoke? How many things do I have? Oh, not many because I died and I didn't save. Whoops. No. Smoke doesn't do anything. That was funny, that was still bouncing around. Wait, so if you like make something bounce and then come back in. No, it resets. Huh, that was weird. Was it the bird that made it bounce, maybe? Oh. Ah. Surely I've got to find this soon. It would make a good, like a shadow rabbit would also make a good, like, visual for the rabbit. All the rabbits have, like, different visuals. But I cannot see how... Okay, what else makes shapes? Also, like, what counts as a shadow rabbit? Like, okay, it's this... Oh, not this. Does this cast a shadow? Can I even tell? Do bubbles cast a shadow? No. They do not. Does this cast a shadow? It makes light. Can I like shape that thing into a bunny shape? Like make that an ear and then we're done. What's the smoke got to do with anything? There's no good reason for this room to be dark. I can make shadows. With the smoke thing, well, not really with the smoke, but with the fact I can interact with stuff, I can make things shake. Should I do the window shake thing? Will that teach me something new? Can I resize the window? This is really going to mess everything up. Oh, oh. Okay, can I get my recording setup back to how I want it? Yeah, okay. Full screen's fine. Can I spin the window upside down? Maybe if I take my monitor and I flip it upside down. Is there anything in the, like, the name of the game, the title? No, it just says Animal Well. It's not one of those, like, oh, I break the fourth wall type situations, right? Can't, like, left click or anything. Right click doesn't do anything. Middle click doesn't do anything. There's no way to do that stuff with my gamepad. I can hit every button at the same time. I can make the shadows, but they don't do anything useful. I can make the... I came into this thinking I must surely get it this time. We've like restricted everything down so much. I know it's to do with this smoke. I know I have to think outside the box. I know I have to... something. I know it's in one of these 4 rooms. Like, how more restrictive can we go before you're just telling me the answer? Randomly clicking places doesn't do anything, so it's clearly like there's some very specific set of actions that need to be done, or there's some code that needs to be input somehow, and I have to know that code. Let's read those comments again. Should I read comments on previous videos? I'm scared that some of them are spoilers. There's disagreement in my comments about whether this thing is even hinted at. Do I look at my previous videos? Let's have a look. Okay, the previous one. Yes, I need to learn the new mechanic to progress with the bunnies. I don't need the galaxy brain. Okay, there's discussion here about the fact that I'm using a controller. I feel like you have never used the mechanic or even anything adjacent to it. Not sure what the other commentator is picking up. Adjacent to it? Adjacent to the smoke? Just playing on a controller. Yeah, I didn't, so I'm actually not sure how many implications that has on this puzzle. Okay, should I be using... Okay. Should we just stop using the... Okay. I'm now using keyboards. Is something different gonna happen? Like, why would I ever press something that doesn't do anything? What's the button for, like, action? Oh. Oh, I've noticed this bug. Oh, maybe it's not a bug. Enter doesn't go... Enter doesn't enter? Space does enter? Ah, enter doesn't enter. Z to switch. Oh, Q also switches. Just pressing stuff. Okay. So all the buttons are laid out on like a 4x3 or 3x4 area of the keyboard. Is there some meaning to that? Can I use the numpad? I can, to move. Use the arrow keys to move. Jump. No, let's get back to the comments. Discussion about the toggle blocks in the room below. Something you have mentioned that was on the right line. Seriously, there's something I mentioned that's on the right line. I haven't done it yet? How? It's got something to do with the smoke? How? Okay, that was every comment in that video. Ugh. I'm really scared that one of these comments is just going to spoil it for me, but what do I do at this point? Well, that's just comments on the bunny painting one. Okay, the one before that. I'm not using a mechanic, indeed. Once it clicks, you'll understand where to go and what you need to do. What? How? How? Okay, that was that entire thing. La 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 la. Is this the same mechanic that was suggested would help me explore rooms? How? Does it appear on the map in some way? No, I can move the map. That doesn't shake the rooms, right? Nope. The smoke doesn't obscure my view of the map. I'm kind of getting to the video where it's like the first video I even started talking about this stuff. Yep. Apparently I've been close, but I don't really have a reason to believe I've been close. Apparently I've been close despite not even knowing about the smoke thing. I can wiggle things, I can waggle things around. And with that I do what? When people say I've been close, they mean geographically close, or like genuinely like I've been a step away from figuring something out. The shadow bunny seems like a potential idea, but I do not know how I'd make it happen. And if that were going to be a thing, what I would do is I'd put things in this room that like very much look like, oh, that looks like part of a bunny, or that other thing looks like part of a bunny. That's not what we have here. Like, if this is not the thing, then it's a good idea for a puzzle, but not with the way it's currently clued. Which it isn't. You know, it would be a good puzzle if it were clued in some way. What else can I even do before I just give up? What else can I even do before I just give up? Outside the box. What's with that glass there? That almost looks like an upside down bunny, like with the green bit hanging down, and then the T shape. A little bit, like the green bit's hanging down on like the bunny's ears, and then the other bit's the bunny's body, and it's like on the ceiling. Come on, bunny, wake up. Can I make a shadow from that? It is unusual for the hanging stuff. Is it unusual for the hanging stuff to have dangly bits? Actually, no, it's not. There's some there as well. So no, that's not unusual. Okay, good to know. Can I make this into a bunny shadow? Ah. So I can see the shadows here a bit. Can I make a bunny shadow here? Put the ladder into a shadow. Any bunny shadows anywhere? Guess I should stop again. I was really hoping I would find something today and I'd just be able to move on with my life. Maybe I should just quit the game. Maybe I should just quit the game. Can I turn you into a bunny? Can I like position you somewhere where you'll have new ears that are bunny ears? This is the kind of things I'm thinking up now. Where would I position you so you have bunny ears? Nowhere really. I mean, I don't really have a good reason for this one to exist, do I? Well, unless the things drop down, then I do, but... Do I have to position you in a particular place and then something amazing happens? Somehow? But what was the smoke? How would the smoke be part of that? Oh, what do I do? This is not a good experience. Oh, I can hit them off the thing individually. I learned a new mechanic. Oh, I can stack them all up. No, I can't. What could the possible sequence of steps be? I'm like smashing every key everywhere. Something to do with the smoke. Something to do with the smoke. Can I make the shadow that's like vaguely bunny shaped? Can I add bunny ears to it? No. Why does this wall exist? Why does this wall exist? Why is anything the way it is? Why is there all this glass here? Why is there that glass there? Why is... So you can make the smoke in death. Yeah, I'm still making the smoke even though I've died. Does one of the rooms contain a bunny shape that you can only see when it's black and white? Maybe I should die in each of the rooms. How many times have I made that mistake? About 1,000,000. It's actually hard to die in a lot of the rooms. Well, I don't know how I would die here. I don't know how I would die here either. In fact, yeah, I only know how to die in this room. So unless there's a bunny shape, can I pause when I'm dying? Yes. Is there a bunny shape in the noise? Oh, I think it also changes. It does, yeah. It becomes higher res. Oh gosh, look at all the weird patterns happening. It's kind of cool. Can I do smoke from this screen? No. There's like the fog appearing, like the mist. There's nothing Bernie shaped. 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 Nothing Bernie shaped. Why did I not save up there? Oh, why did I not save up there? Ow. 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 Sorry, the resolution will have just changed because I just went out of full screen again. Well, let me do this without my hand on the mouse. Okay, there we go. Up here. Let's make the window really tiny. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, you can see my cursor in window mode. Oh. My cursor isn't that big. It's just the window's really tiny. You can see my cursor in window mode. Okay. Oh gosh, what a mess. Wait, what's happening right now? It's not recording anything. Oh, now it is, okay. Maybe you're like outside the bounds. Are we doing that? I've played a game before that did that. I'm not going to say what game. I guess you can't tell which bounds I'm looking at in the recording. So this is me. I've shrunk the window vertically so I can see horizontal space. And then I'm going to expand vertically so it kind of goes closer to normal again, although you can't see it at all now. I think that might just because it's taking a while to pick it back up again. Is that what's going on? Yes, there we go. Let's expand it that way. Okay. I guess you can, because you can see where my cursor goes. But if I take the cursor off, there we go. So you can see where the bounds of the window are based on where my cursor goes. Okay. This is still not leading anywhere. Is this not out? Is this outside the box enough, or is it not? I've played a game that did this kind of thing before. Is it the bunny that's in the? Oh. How much progress did I just leave? I mean, I guess I didn't lose any progress because I didn't make any progress. What's it? Clicking, double clicking the icon in the corner closes a window? Since when? Since when has that been a thing? There is a bunny in that icon. Why is that not the last bunny? What? Okay, is it one of the bunnies here? There's a bunny here. There's two bunnies here. Okay. I guess I should ask questions again. Okay, question 1 is, has anybody in the comments, yes or no, did you find this naturally? You didn't see somebody else do it. You were like, you noticed something. You're like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this thing. And you found it. Second question, did anybody in the comments find this accidentally? So like, the first one was like, oh, I intentionally was like looking for a thing. I could see the clue. I did the clue. I found the thing. Second question is, did you happen to stumble across this? Third question is, okay, here's a question that's going to narrow things down for me a little bit. Is it the smoke that I care about, or the movement of things that I can cause with my cursor? Like, the smoke's sort of just a visual thing that's not really relevant. And it's actually more to do with the fact that I can interact with stuff. Okay, so option A there is it's about the smoke. Option B is it's about the moving stuff. Or, okay, no, better put, option A is the smoke, the actual smoke effect is involved. B is the smoke effect is not involved. And therefore, the moving stuff might be involved, or something else is. So, and A might include that both the smoke and something is involved, but because the smoke's involved, it's option A. Okay? I just want to know, is the smoke involved? Come on, elephant, just give me a bunny. Why are you not a bunny? Varys, give me a bunny. I don't want to ask more questions. I want to be done. Question 4 is, am I... Okay, question 4 is, if I, let's say I just ran around the room spamming stuff, is it like basically completely infeasible that would lead to the thing? Yes or no? And by infeasible, I mean like you'd have to be extremely lucky for the random set of things you're pressing and doing to cause the things to happen. Because then that tells me it's not just like a very simple interaction I'm missing. There's like some code or some specific sequence of things that I have to do that is like important. We have to make the game crash. It deserves it. Do I have any other questions? Question... What am I on? Question 4? Or question 5, whatever I'm on. Am I using the smoke and or cursor mechanic with other items as well? Basically, okay, the better question is, because I already know the smoke / cursor thing is involved, so the question is just, am I using other items as part of this? Yes or no? Or no items are involved? Do I want to ask which room I should be focusing on? Maybe what I should do is say, oh, nobody will follow this instruction properly. Nobody will follow this instruction properly. I was going to say, like, we could put the particular room I should be looking in a, like far below the other answers so I can't accidentally read it. I guess that's my questions. I mean, I can just be careful. Okay, question 5 or whatever number question we're at. Which of these 4 rooms should I be looking in? I'm at the point where I should just like get this over and done with. Kind of sucks that the game's ending. Well, I mean, it's not ending. I'm sure there's more. And then there is something I want to do once I've got all the bunnies. But kind of sucks that the game's ending on this kind of note. This is the problem with these games that like, it's not just an inherent problem with hiding secrets. It's absolutely not. But a lot of games that hide a lot of secrets make this mistake. Was I doing a question? Yeah, sorry, the question was just which room, which of these 4 rooms. If potentially multiple of the rooms, then say can't answer. All right, that's it. Goodbye. Hello again. I had a thought. I made the mistake of thinking about the game while not at the game. And I had a thought that I wanted to just... It's not a very strong thought, but it's something I want to follow up on. Just in case it's... Oh, I've still got the keyboard prompts up. Just in case it's the thing, maybe, potentially, or at least it's something, or I don't know. I guess, like, I don't want to wait until I've had answers to my previous questions. Because they might, like, I want to see if I can find a thing myself, so I might as well follow up any thoughts I have before I get any more answers. Why am I healing? I don't know. The thought was... So one of the very, very earliest thoughts I had about this room is that this, like, 3x3 grid... I'm not going to go to the Sudoku idea again. This 3x3 grid could be used to communicate something about flute song type things. So the only thing I was wondering is if I point the smoke at this, do I like... Is there anything in this? Like, I was thinking like, oh, like one thing that could happen is that maybe the smoke is like masked out in certain places. Although I'm starting to doubt that that's going to be a thing. Like, no, it just looks like exactly the same smoke. I would not be able to see anything in this. I was thinking that maybe like, because what you could do is like number these in some way. Is like be like, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and then as in then you'd play them in that order on the thing. The dots aren't flying to those positions. No, they're just flying randomly. But no, it's not showing anything to do with that, right? I think so. Certainly can't see it. Is there anything else in this place that could be like that? Not really. That's the only thing that's like 3x3 and could be indicating directions to play. So the only ways to indicate directions to play are by having a grid like that, because there was that crow room that's like not far from here that does the same thing. Grid like that, or like a sequence of numbers. I don't have a sequence of numbers. Do I? I had what I thought was a sequence of numbers down here. In the in this room. From these things. That's what I thought was a sequence of numbers. Is there a sequence of numbers anywhere? Can I see anything that's remotely sequential or what? Or directional? Sorry, it's late. I'm just been getting ready for bed. I was like, no, I'm gonna check if this thing that I'm thinking about is a thing. Does not seem to be. There's these like sets of 3x3 windows. There's three by three there. There's 3x3 here with a thing missing out the top of it. There's the like arrow shape that's in the room to the top, like above me. Could these be connected? There's this arrow here. It's not an arrow. This glass here. See, it's late, so I'm just like saying random things. It's unlikely that the clue would be spread across these 4 rooms, because the only reason I'm focusing on these 4 rooms is because I split the map up into 4 room sections. It'd be very coincidental if that's what was going on. That could be a down left arrow. But none of this is smoke related. The smoke's not doing anything for me. Nor is the swinging or the clicking on the things. Nor is the elephant. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, hedgehog. I was partly just thinking about this. I was partly thinking, like, I haven't really thought for most of the time. I've been thinking there's going to be some actions going to make a bunny appear, but there could just be there's a song I've got to find and it's hidden in the smoke somehow, or the smoke reveals it somehow. But I'm not seeing anything. Like, does the smoke flow certain directions easier than other directions? That would be absurd. It seems the same in every direction. I mean, maybe it depends on the room you're in. No, it seems the same. What does the smoke do? The smoke doesn't do anything. Is there anything that makes notes? I could just play the notes. Will you make sort of random metallic sounds? Clicking on your ears doesn't play any notes. No, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I thought I just saw something down there, but I don't think I did. Like below where I'm standing right now. Outside the box. Smoke. Just checking if the birds always move the same way as they do. I should stop again. I should stop again. Yeah, the thing that I'm suspicious about is the fact that this could be a way of communicating directions. But it does not appear to be. There's the windows, but the windows don't have anything in them. They do have like this, you can see the background through it, but that's the background. It's not like there's numbers through the gaps. Okay, that's it. All right. See you next time, folks. Goodbye.